Yo, 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 yo. 25 streams! Holy moly. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Wait. Alright, there we go. Meowdy! What up, Quigs? You're alive, you're dead. That was fast. You're alive again. Wow. Huh. That's... wild series of events we got going on here. How's everybody doing? Have you ever played D4 at the lowest settings? Probably not. Probably not. Wait. Yes, when I was on my laptop, when I was living in my mom's basement, I tried, and it was running at about 4 FPS. Because that was when, I think it was when the Gauntlet came out, and I had to try it, and it was not playable. I also tried WoW, also not playable. Don't recommend. Alright, did everything connect okay? It looks like TikTok connected fine. Looks like YouTube connected fine, we're good to go. I don't live in my mom's basement, not anymore. What's up, Finn? How you doing? Alright, so we need some maps. I only have 2s. We'll start with a modest map, cause you know, gotta start it off easy. What is that? That's just okay, just the Sun Temple map. Still weird, always. I would never change that. That is my chosen way of living. This is awful? I bet. Wait, you're talking about my stream, right? Alright. Anyways, we're gonna go here because there's a boss. A powerful map boss, even. Made it maps last night? Nice. Alright, let's do it. Meow! Ancient blight! Blop, 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 blop. Looking handsome today? Space New. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I appreciate it, I think. You know, it's always kind of flattering when you show up and it's not from a raid. Bah. I'm not ready yet. Bam, bam, bam. Let's blow this joint, play D2R. You know, I would love to play D2R some more, but I really just don't know if it's going to happen until we actually get some content. Like, doesn't need to be much. Just give me something. This is better? Did you switch to your PC? D2R content if possible? Probably. I'm probably on the copium train, but you know, whatever. Ever since that tweet, like, I have just the smallest shred of hope. The smallest shred of hope. And like, they're claiming they want this BlizzCon to be like a big one. So like, you know? That'd be a pretty big way to do it. And like, with articles coming out, it sounds like StarCraft is going to be the big announcement, which is wild. Sadly, it looks like it's going to be a shooter, but still. Maybe do 1K maggot layer? I would rather do 0 maggot layers, personally. Could still be fun. Yeah, so like, the popular theory is that like they're looking at StarCraft like doing something like Helldivers, which could be cool. Like, I was not super interested in Helldivers, But if they did a StarCraft version of it, maybe. Also, my mic is too far away from me. I don't know if that was too quiet, but I just realized I never readjusted it. Poison only run? What is, like, poison only, like throwing, like the throwing poison things? Nah, Mr. Llama did that. That sounds miserable. Just poison in general? Any poison? So like I could do like a poison over necro? Barb only melee build? I'll do that in PD2, but not in D2R. Like, honestly, if D2R just added splash damage to melee, it would solve that problem completely. Not a single point of non-poison damage. Yeah, it doesn't sound great. Basic attack only 0 to 100? Wait, in what? D2? That would take a while since you can't go to 100. But I'll try it. Nipple controls only? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Also, just, okay, I have to ask. If anybody here watched my latest YouTube video about the cube, did it come across overly negative to you guys? Because some of my comments make it sound like I was just, like, absolutely trashing on the game. And, like, I felt like I was being a little critical, but not, like, bashing on it. What up, Dotsy? How you doing? Ignoring your wait, is TikTok chats not coming through? Weird. Why? How did I break it? They should be, but they're not. You're totally right. Huh. Uh-oh. Well, my bad. Is YouTube working? No, yeah, I saw the Psychosis message come through. You've been saying out-of-pocket comments? Shit. Well, I'm glad you came over and said something. Okay, I have TikTok chat pulled up separately now. That's weird. That's annoying. Is there a way I could fix that without restarting my stream? Probably. Let me restart StreamerBot, see if that helps. Blah, 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 blah. People like to wear their asses as hat? Yeah. You almost bonked him. Don't bonk Dotsy. He's alright most of the time. Wait, unable to refresh your Stream Elements authorization. That might be part of the problem. That might be part of the problem. Alright. Uno momento. Yeah, sorry, Dotsy. Sorry, bot. Sorry, Clarence. I apologize. We'll get that all fixed up for you. Alright, so how do I... It's been so long. How do I log into this? Platforms. Okay, so Twitch is connected fine, obviously. YouTube is not connected. Weird. Do y'all ever get water hungry? That's called thirsty, Dotsy. That's called thirsty. All right. Let's see here. All right, now I see it. Now I see it. Okay. Water horny? Ayo. For Druid, what ascension should you take if you want to play plants? That is not a me question. I'm not really a build maker. I just kind of wing it. My guess would be Shaman, but I don't know. It seems like most people playing plants aren't doing Druid. I've heard of a lot of Sork plant builds and stuff, but it is Oracle for the crits? Okay, okay. According to Twitch chat, it's Oracle. for the crit node, which is the same reason I chose Oracle, honestly.
Blood mad fiends.
What up, dude? Will PoE2 be free? Yes. When it comes to when it gets to 1.0, which is supposed to be this year. When this year, though, we don't know. Originally, they were shooting for March or April, but it sounds like that's probably not the case anymore. So I'm gonna guess like July or August, probably. But until they feel like it's fully ready, they're going to keep it in early access. And I think that's the right call. That said, the game's definitely worth checking out. Whether you're playing it for early access or waiting until it's free, it's pretty solid. Gotten so many old PoE videos in your YouTube algorithm. You're welcome. Yeah, I've been getting a bunch of them lately too. Ever since I watched the original reveal. Playing Frostbolt cast on crisp Chronomancer. Did I say cast on crisp? That's what I meant. I'm sticking with it. You know. Cast on Cookie Crisp. Just gotta say, chat. Is it just me or is Riz looking extra submissive and breedable? Ayo. I mean, true. This guy is tanky as a motherfucker. Alright. What I do think is negative, though, 90% of comments on YouTube... Oh, for sure. For sure. Like, I've gotten better at, like, brushing them off when they're, like, overly negative. But some of them, it's just like, did you even watch, like, more than the first 30 seconds of the video before making this comment? It's wild. Like, you guys know how I feel about D4. Like, I can't speak today. Generally, people talk about how I'm, like, toxically positive about the game. And I was a little bit, like, critical of the game in my last video. And people are talking like I'm, like, absolutely shitting on the game. I'm like, what? What level? I am 70. You're toast? Uh-oh. You're in rare form since you heard someone say, my guy right here is boring, you almost lost your shit. To be fair, the video that comment was on, it wasn't my best. It was just a dumb TikTok short of me walking up to some loot from the Mythic Prankster and picking it up very casually, and yeah. So, like, if that's all they saw and they made an assumption, okay, that's fair. But, what level? I'm 70. What game's more fun to me, PoE or D4? I really like both. I don't pick sides. I enjoy both for very different reasons, though. Like, generally, I like the itemization and crafting and stuff in PoE better, and I think the skill tree is more interesting, but like the moment-to-moment gameplay, I enjoy D4 combat more. But I think both games are great. They're just very different. Play the clip? Alright. It didn't work. Why is nothing working today? Restarting my Stream Deck app. Fuck his whole family, fuck his cow, fuck his lineage. Don't fuck the cow. What did the cow do? It still didn't work.
Moo.
Everything's broken today. Just everything's broken today. Oh, you know what? It did work. No, it didn't. Maybe it did. Hold on. Hold on. Let's try it again.
Shampoo is better.
It just needed to wait.
First
Needed to
and
wait.
clean the hair. Conditioner is better. I leave the hair silky and smooth. Oh, really good. Really.
It never gets old. You need this clip immediately? You can't have it. It's mine. It's mine. 20 bucks. Your music playlist gives away my age? How old do you think I am? Got Cash App? Probably. But no. I used to have it on YouTube. But I took it down. Old enough to know better, but young enough to still FAFO? True. Early to mid-30s. So it didn't give me away. I'm 42. Either that or you guys were just being nice.
Await your return.
Oh, we got an abyss here? Weird. Look good for 42?
I'm not ready yet.
This is a weird place for an abyss.
Your flesh. I'm not ready yet.
I can't tell where anything is.
Get on, foul creature. Now you will see.
I'm honestly just kind of clicking around and pushing buttons and hoping for the best. I don't think there's any getting out of this. Yep. The leak of the map? Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if it's real, but it looks pretty real. Also, kind of weird because, like, it kind of is a what's the word? A retcon. You're leaning towards shaman being based on what?
These games are devoured. Your very soul lead us to hell. I need more time for that. It radiates. My blood burns.
Look at the silhouette compared to the one shaman tier sets in WoW. I would not worry about anything in WoW when it comes to the new class in D4. Like, if they were gonna do a shaman, it would be a very different take of a shaman, in my opinion. It could be, but I don't know. That's not what I would base anything off of.
Need more time for that. It radiates.
I think I need more boss damage. TikTok stream freezing? Uh-oh. It also looks warlocky if you want to base it off WoW sets. Or like Shadow Priesty, or... It's fine for you? Okay, so it might be on Clarence's side. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I don't know. It could be, honestly, it could be anything. I have no idea. But, like, because of the map leak, like, Riker is saying he still thinks it's a warlock. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. Maybe. Could be. Toxic bioclass? That's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. When was map leak? So Riker put it in a YouTube video today. I don't know where it came from. Let's see. Scovos map leak. That's not it. Let's see. Tools, anytime, past week. And it's just a Riker video. What? Where did this come from? New class is gonna be red shirt guy? Could be. Could be. Let's Okay, where was his source? Where did he find this? Well. That's weird. When I search for it, all I see is Riker's video. I don't see any.
We may have just gotten our first.
No. You quiet down, mister. Let's see. Where is it? So. Like, it definitely looks like D4 art. But it could very well just be a really well done, like, fan replication of it. Does he give a source? Map of Scovos, yes. It's a German art. Oh boy. Which one do I click? Translate. Alright, fine. I'll take your ads. Huh. I don't know. I don't want your notifications. I don't know what the source of this was. Is this a leak, or did they give this to GameStar and they posted it early? I don't know. But, like, that is, if you look at Diablo Sanctuary map, like, that's not what the Isles of Scovos ever looked like. I mean, it's down there. So, just gonna work? Nope, that just goes to D4's website. Okay, so it does have Lycander and Philios, like, in generally the right space. And then Scovos was, like, a separate, like, island. And then Skartara was separate way over here. So, like, they turned Scovos into, like, this whole chunk of Celestia, Atanos, and Athulua? I don't know. Apparently there's going to be an Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask remake for Switch 2. That has been a rumor for, like, 20 years. I'll believe it when I see it. Could be the water. Yeah, it could be. Like, Skartara was always supposed to be, like, a volcanic area. So that checks out for why that looks like. But, like, some people have been saying, like, that looks like it could be the demonic area. Sure, but volcanoes. I don't know. But I'm also kind of curious. Whoops, I didn't mean to close it. I'm also kind of curious if somebody just kind of took, like, patchwork areas from the existing Diablo map and just made it look like a map. I don't know. I wish they gave a source where this came from or something. Because, like, this looks like it could just be parts of Nahantu, and this could be, like, parts of Skazglen recolored or whatever, and, like, that looks like a stronghold there, so that's probably what that is, but I don't know. I don't know. It could be real. It might not be. Who knows? Looks legit enough to where I could buy it. We'll find out soon enough. Wait, did I not get any drops? Oh, yeah, I did. To identify. Okay. Presence area of effect, skill effect duration. That could be decent. Wait, what does presence area of effect mean? Your presence is an area around your character within which certain effects, such as auras, are applied. By default, this is 4 meter radius. So that could be like my herald, potentially.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
It looks like a wiener. I can see it a little bit. That's the pro strats. Do I care about leveling up Shockwave Totem? Not especially. So I need int to level up most of my stuff.
Go on.
We're gonna change some strength out to int. We'll do like 2 of these. Make sure I can still use all my abilities. Yep. And then still need more int for those. Okay. Burn through all my skill gems, it's fine. Pounce. Yep. You have 610 bits for the next Misha stream? Do it. Do it. Or save them for when you can punish her with them. Oh yeah, so I was totally planning on streaming another game today. Good thing you get more from the currency exchange. True. So I was planning on playing this today because this is basically A Link to the Past meets Fortnite, and it looks really cool. This morning though, I went through the tutorial, and I tried to queue into one game, and I was waiting there with like one other person for like 10 minutes, and it was like waiting for like the lobby to fill up, and it never did. And then like with like a minute left, 2 new people popped in, but immediately there was voice chat that was automatically opted into, and it was 2 dudes just like spewing slurs and stuff. I'm like, maybe this isn't a good game to stream. Not right now, anyways. Is that Diablo Immortal? No, it's not. Yeah, so we decided we're not going to stream that one, at least until, I don't know, until there's more people, and I definitely need to turn off the voice chat built in, because no. Yeah, I'm sure it can be turned off. I'm sure it can. But, yeah, playing with like only 2 other people in the lobby? Nah. Maybe someday, but not today. But the game does have potential. The gameplay seemed fun. Yeah, I know. Okay. Where do we want to go? We'll go... Is there anything on the outskirts worth working towards? Not especially. Alright, so we need to pick a direction and just go that way. Maybe here? Need to stop drinking energy drinks? Yeah, me too. I will never. Alright, we're going there. My first tier 3 map. Oh, I can close this extra TikTok chat. Haven't had one all week? Nice. As I take a big drink? Yeah. I will never quit. It is my blood at this point. We got a whisper.
Ooh.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
I'm not ready yet.
Haven't had one in 24 hours? I'm proud of you. It's the first step. Are we getting the Frost Witch lady? What is this ice? Figure out what sleep was like until last night? Oh, damn. Love watching your streams. Every day you find you play more and more games that I play? Nice. I mean, if it's an ARPG, I probably play it. Like, there's a good chance that I play the new Torchlight Infinite League when it drops. What is it? A week or 2 away? I never did watch the reveal to see what this season's all about, but I might just go into it blind because that sounds fun. Been drinking 2 a day for the past 5 days. I usually do 2 a day. Most days. But I try not to do more than 2. Ew. All right. Do I like Undecember? So I think Undecember actually has one of the coolest skill systems. I love that like hexagon panel thing that you slot your gems into. Beyond that, though, I think it feels pretty shallow. But I've never made it to the end game. Your hits cannot be evaded by heavy stun enemies. These could be good, these stun nodes. These rage nodes could be good, and a jewel slot. We're gonna go that way.
Balance restored.
Smashy bear.
What mad fiends?
You like my build? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of winging it, but so far it's been working out well. This mod for BG3 is the cutest thing ever and you love it? Wait, what does it do? Do I want to do Of All Ruins? I really don't. I mean, I should, but I don't want to.
I need more time for that.
I need more time for that. Puts a dino costume on a dog. Nice. Is there like any context for it, or that's just it's just there? Just there. Okay. I need that in this game. Imagine my character just being a dinosaur instead of a bear. It'd be great. Like, they have the alligator skin. Let me be a dinosaur. Where did I not go? Oh, over here. This is fine. I did that because I wanted to come back and clear out this middle section. Am I new to PoE 2? I mean, I'm not like new, but I'm not like super experienced either. Like, I've played through several leagues, but I usually don't push too deep into maps.
Nature takes what's owed.
Rawr, good bear. Exactly.
I need more time for that.
How has my PoE2 been having weird lag spikes? Not today, but I haven't been on long. I've only been on for like a half hour.
I need more time for that. Ancient light.
Is it too late to start League? I don't think so. I mean, if you're big into trading and stuff, the market might be a little ruined for you. But if you're just talking about like playing for yourself, then no. I mean, it's we're like a month in. Oh, we're gonna fight Diablo.
I'm not ready yet. Friendly up. I need more time for that.
I hate when the camera unlinks from my character. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Am I done with Diablo 4? No, I'm gonna be going back to it on Monday when the tower comes out. Is this SSF? No. It is Trade League. I've been playing solo. I've done a little trading, but not much. What act? Oh, that wasn't to me. Okay, gotcha.
I'm not ready yet.
57 Act 4? Nice. It's nice to take advantage of divs while the market's down. Yeah, so yesterday I was playing and I got my Venter's Gamble and it looked decent to me, but I didn't know really like how, like I don't know how to value things. So I'm like, you know what? It looks good enough. I'm just going to throw it up for a div and see what happens. Because like I looked briefly through the other ones that were listed and they were kind of all over the place. And like 20 minutes later, it did sell for a div. So I'm worried that I undersold it. But who knows? I wish there was like an easy way to gauge what stuff's worth though. Like I'll try to look it up in the store, but it's like the way that you have to filter stuff to see what stuff is worth. It's like, I don't know. Like I wish there was a tool that you could just like type in your exact stats and it's like, you should list it for this much. There is a tool for that? So like I've seen tools where like you have to like manually put in your stats and you like list ranges and stuff. Like I just want to tell it exactly what I have and let it do all the... There's an automatic third-party tool? Interesting. Because I've looked at a couple of them in the past and like it made you select manually like what ranges and then just showed you stuff. Exile Exchange too? Let's see. You ask global chat to price check. Do you trust those? Do you trust them though? No. Exile Exchange I think is the one that I've used before. Unless it's changed, like you still had to like manually search everything and you had to like pick certain stats and stuff. Like I don't know. I still remember when I used to use like Auctionator in WoW. Like it would just like automatically recommend a price based on your exact stats and stuff. I'm lazy. Oh, this map is very done. Let's see. So... Alright, we'll try it. We'll try it. Do you trust global? Yes. Should I? Probably not. Fair. You trust them? They use PoE2 Market API. You bind a keyboard, scan that item for checking the price. I just installed it. There we go. What button? Do I need to launch the game after? Oh. Ready and running in the background. Let's relaunch it. Shift space. So,
Yes. Have you found more of what we...
Control D, got it. So, like, do I just leave it default, usually? Or should I check everything? Or I guess just relevant stats? Check everything if it's available? So, like... Now, does this show what it was listed for or what actually sold? So based on that, whoops. I think I can put that in for two exalts. You'll be back later, need to turn into a person. Trying to enjoy your weekend, but the streamer won't tell me the name of the game. It's Happy Time. Happy Time Potato Pants. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, so... So not much.
Hello.
Bow, 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 bow. Put that here. What's the price checker called? So this is Exiled Exchange 2. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly to use it. I just realized my stash somehow is like turned around backwards. Nope, not that. What? There we go. Alright, we'll try this guy. Actually, maybe I go... No, I'll do that later. I'll do that off stream. I was going to say, I should go back through all the stuff that I have in there already and see what it's actually worth, but that would be boring on stream. Alright, we'll go here.
Rotten bones! I'm not ready yet! Begone, foul creature!
You got a wisp.
I'm not ready yet!
Character's voice is dope. You wish yours was on your character. So that's because I'm the Druid in bear form. So if you use bear form, it changes your voice to be like that.
We're losing it.
Oh. No, don't. Screw it.
Tremble! I'm not ready yet!
Druid's your next class then? I mean, you can technically do it with any class. You just need the bear form, so you need to use a talisman. But you can do that on any class. He's trying to outbear me? Oh, we'll get him. We'll get him. Is that wisp still there? Okay. I thought they went away eventually. Kind of sad they did an oopsie on frozen mandibles. Accidentally became smaller mandibles. I know nothing of this.
Don't give up now.
Boils take you!
Ooh, I need to do my third ascendancy. Forgot about that. What up, Bloodburger? How you doing? Bomp, bomp, bomp.
I'm not ready yet! Down, beast!
Ayo! Thank you for the subby. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? You get some Riz bucks. My marker's almost dead. Focus. Oh yeah. There it is. In the jar. Hell yeah. Bow, 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 bow.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
How am I liking Druid? It's fun. The bear's really fun. I still want to try the other builds also, but I've been having a blast with the bear. What kind of build is it? So I'm just leaning into just fire damage with like stun and using Herald of Ash. I don't know, just Smashy bear, Smashy fire bear. Just kind of winging it. So far, so good. Oh, Dotsy's back. We gotta be quiet. We can't talk about him anymore.
Wilds take it.
What up, Maurice? How you doing? Haven't been on PoE 2 this season. Is it dope? So the season itself, kind of whatever. Like the Vol temples are alright, but I skip them a lot. But the Druid itself is awesome. What level? I'm 71. When does season end? Not for a while still. I think there's still like 3 months left. We're going to be getting a PoE 1 league probably in like a month. A month and change. Prefer bear. I haven't really tried the other stuff, but I've been really enjoying the bear, so I just haven't had a reason to switch away from it. But I've heard that they're all good. I've heard that wolf is good. I've heard that wyvern's good. I've heard that plants are really good. PoE 1 still making new leagues? Yep. They're alternating back and forth, so every 2 months we get a new PoE league, whether it's 1 or 2. Yep. And yeah, Dotsy, when were we not talking about you? Let's be real. But yeah, so the original idea for PoE 2 was that originally it was going to be a new campaign to run through, but eventually both games were going to feed into the same endgame. But then later in development, they decided to pivot away from that and make 2 fully separate games, which I think was the right call. But they are still actively developing both, because a lot of people prefer PoE 1 to PoE 2. Oh, it's the dude who eats dudes. Wait, no, is it? No, it's not. Just same chair. Development lore, you're here for it? Hell yeah. Yeah, when they first announced it, that's how they announced it as. It was just going to be like a new campaign that feeds into the same endgame, which was interesting. But ultimately, I think they made the right choice. Although I do wonder if that's one of the reasons that led into Chris Wilson leaving.
I need more time for that.
I cannot wait to see, though, the new game that guy's working on. Between that and Moonbeast. Oh, shit. Welp. Nobody saw that. You like these rupees? Hell yeah. So, yeah, I used to do a lot of Zelda stuff on my channel. So, when I first started streaming, I started with Super Mario Maker. But then, like, 6 months in, I pivoted and I started doing the Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past randomizers. Long before I ever pivoted into Diablo.
I'm not ready yet.
Holy moly, this guy hits hard. How long have I been doing content creation? 2019 was when so like I had dabbled a few times. Like when World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria came out, I streamed that for a couple days. When Diablo 3 first came out, I streamed that for a couple days. But I didn't start taking it seriously until 2019. That's when I like actually started. And I did it for like 2 years. And then I kind of fell away from it because I moved in with my brother who had really, really shitty internet. So streaming was impossible, but I still did like YouTube videos here and there. And then I got back into it around the time D2R came out. And then more so when D4 came out. What do you think PoE 2 mechanics and Diablo 5? I don't understand the question. Wobble dobble snobbles? I agree. I agree.
Yes.
Streamer lore? Hell yeah.
Yes.
Like its movement? Oh, I think WASD feels great. I think it really works well for this game. But like, I tried it in D4. Didn't really like it for D4. Might have tried this game. It's really good.
Yes.
It's really good. Kind of want to try Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is great. Right now, it's in some of the best shape that it's ever been in my opinion. I think a lot of people feel that way. Like it's kind of had like a bumpy road as like in terms of like how the general sentiment about the game is, but there's a lot of fun in it. It's not going to be for everybody, but I really enjoy it. I really enjoy both games. They're very, very different games, but I think they're both great because of it. And I can't wait to see what the expansion looks like once that comes out, which is going to be here really fast. It's what, 3 months? 3 months and change? All right, we're going to go Confluence. Is there summoners in the game? In Diablo 4? Yes. You can play either the Necromancer to get like skeletons, or the Druid has like animal companions. And the Spiritborn have like animal guardians, but you don't really like, they don't follow you around. You just like briefly channel their powers. So they're like maybe like a light summoner. But the fact that we do already have 2 still kind of baffles me how many people think the next class is also going to be a summoner class. I mean, it's possible, but like it just seems like a weird choice to me, if that's the case. Would you recommend this game to someone who's never played anything like this? Path of Exile is a lot to learn. Something like Diablo would probably be more approachable for someone just coming to the genre, but I think that they are both great. The difference is Diablo is like a fully paid game, whereas Path of Exile 1 is completely free. PoE 2 is in early access and costs $30, but if you buy it, you also get $30 worth of in-game currency. But if you wait, it will be free eventually. So it really just depends if you're looking to spend money or not, I guess. But I do think this game's good. This game is harder, and there's a lot more to learn.
I'm not ready yet.
Both PoE are too slow. So PoE, it does start slow, but you can get it very speedy in the end game if you build your character around it. But generally, like Diablo does, like it gets speedier much faster in your character's progression, generally speaking. Does it give you the ability to break the game? PoE 1 definitely does. PoE 2 less so. I think D3 is probably the best example of breaking the game. The builds in that game, they go insane. It's your first time in RPG on PoE type. It's so overwhelming. Yeah, PoE can definitely be overwhelming, especially if it's your first ARPG. Like, I've put probably 500 or 600 hours into this game, and I still feel like I've barely scratched the surface. I really wish that I felt better recommending Diablo Immortal, because like that game is a completely free game that you could try the Diablo series with for free, but there is a lot of pay to win and stuff in it, and it does feel like a mobile game. I think there's a good game in there, but I don't know if I could, in good faith, recommend that one as your first one. Lightning Spear cleared maps off screen with a click. Nice. PoE needs a story bypass. I always hear, so we talk about this a lot. People always talk about that, but like, what would you do instead? Because like, just going to maps right away sounds so boring to me. Like, I feel like they would need some kind of other progression instead. Like, I think when people say they want to just be able to skip the campaign, I feel like the better option would be to figure out a way to do like an accelerated campaign.
Not bad for a wonder.
D4 is pay. No, not D4. Diablo Immortal is pay to win. That's their mobile game. You can play it on PC also, because I was gonna say for like people who want to try Diablo but don't necessarily want to like commit money to it, like you could start with Immortal, but it's pay to win, so that kind of feels bad. Like it gives a bad representation of the Diablo series, I think. Yeah, because in Diablo Immortal you can buy like legendary gems that give you like insane amounts of power, to where like to be able to compete with that on a free-to-play account, you would need to put in like 10,000 hours. I don't know. Working on some secret sauce. What kind of secret sauce? I guess it wouldn't be secret if you told me, so never mind. Oh boy. Yeah! Get him! Slam him! Kapow him! Stuff for D4, not trying to promo or anything. Gotcha.
Nature takes what's all.
How long have you had RLS? Pardon? PoE 2 doesn't if finished. What? Resting leg syndrome. Oh, my whole life. Restless leg syndrome? Yeah. Yeah, no, my leg be ultra bouncy. That's why most of the time I sit like crisscross applesauce in my chair to prevent that from happening. Because people are always like, why is your chair shaking, dude? See your chair looking like a massage chair? Yeah. Yep, it's bad. What's my PC? Why are the graphics so nice? It's a decent PC. Feels like the rush to get it out. It's not out yet. You have to gaslight them moving forward and tell them it's not. Dude, yeah, I think that's you shaking. Don't worry about it. It is? It's not. It's not out yet. It's in early access. I have a 4080. Five monitors, all 4K, 2 dual 5090s. Yeah. No, not quite. Although I do also run a dual PC setup, so my streaming setup doesn't conflict with my gaming setup. So I'm able to run it at max settings even while I'm streaming, which is nice. How big's my monitor? I use a 27 in the middle and two 24s on the side. I did try a 32, but I felt like I was doing this all the time, so I switched. It was too big for me. Is this my build? Yes. Two 49-inch dual mounted as a spaceship? Hell yeah. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
I'm not ready yet.
What level? 71?
More than enough.
But yeah, you can tell that it's my own build because stuff dies very slowly. Have I tried Paladin on D4? Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was my main this season. I was gonna go Sork, but then they did the stealth drop, and I'm like, okay, we're going Paladin. Super fun, super fun. Do I think this is the best ARPG right now? I don't pick favorites. I really enjoy Diablo 4. I really enjoy Path of Exile 1 and 2. I really enjoy Last Epoch. I like Undecember. I like No Rest for the Wicked. I like, you know, I'm probably going to be playing Torchlight Infinite when the new season drops in what, a week or two. Diablo 2 is my second favorite game of all time. My favorite ARPG of all time. All right, boss time. Last Epoch, you hope has some good stuff cooking though? Yeah, like they really need to like do something super impressive to get away from the people complaining about the what do they call them, paradox classes or whatever, being paid for. That said, I think the game has a ton of potential. I love the crafting in that game. Am I gonna play Tower when it comes out? Yep. So like I'm not a competitive person, so I don't expect to do well in the leaderboards, but I'm at least gonna dabble with it. I'll mess around with it, see what it looks like. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing on Monday for sure.
Balance restored.
All right, this map be done. Do you want to party? Not right now. Maybe at some point. You know, I've actually never played this game in a group. Not once. Never. In this next season, they have to seriously make it game-breaking. The crafting is awesome. Market should be open instead of faction-based. But aside from that, it has serious potential. I mean, there's only the two factions, and they serve that exact purpose. Because they want it to be basically solo self-found or trade market. They just wanted to do it in a way that felt baked into the game.
Have you found more of what we seek?
You want to get PoE 2? It starts way too slow. The slow start is definitely by design.
We need to
Personally, I like it for that. I think it feels more like old school ARPGs like Diablo 2, which is what I grew up on and I love it.
So it is.
Well, level 71. Okay.
Have you found more of what?
You agree and also slightly disagree for having the fact that to be level 90 equals to unlock nearly level 10 to 12 in the faction, even purchase gear. I've only ever done the solo self-found version, the Circle of Fortune, so I don't really know. I don't know. I've never really been into trading. Drew's been so fun. You're level 95. Nice. My highest character ever in this game was only like 87. One of these seasons, I really need to get it together. Have I beat D1 yet? No. I'm probably not gonna stream it anymore, just because every time that I do, chat gets so backseaty, and and the fact that somebody pointed out that towards the end of the game, it's basically titty succubi all over the place, and I don't want to get banned on TikTok again. Works the same way, but let's say you wanted to buy legendary gear or gear with LP, you have to be at least level 8 or 9 in the faction to even access it. All over everywhere? Exactly. Exactly. Alright. I think I'm gonna go try and do one of my trials. Which one do I want to do, though? Succubi! Exactly. Well, I don't have any of these that I can do, so I guess we're doing one of these. What's my lowest level one that counts? I can do the 61? That sounds great. You're done? Keep going. Okay, we gotta go to Sekima's. So this is probably gonna go terribly. We should craft on all these. Whoops. Okay. Oh, right. I need to put the thingy in the thingy. Buttons are hard. The Miz sold out? What did The Miz do? I didn't watch. Yet. Yeah, I don't have very many relics. So I'm going to do what I can with what I got.
Once more. Only the strongest leave this place standing.
Ugh. How many ascendancies? So I've done the first two. This is my first try doing the third one. He and multiple other celebs are now promoting this meals to home thing called Tempo. Weird. It's like Factor? Oh, okay. Where do... Oh. I'm like, where do I go? Riz. Riz. I hate these. Looks like it's made by Kroger. Weird. Okay, we can do Chalice, but I don't want Weakened Flesh.
time for that. Balance restored.
Okay.
I need more time for that.
Bye. What? Okay. Almost finished your Walking Calamity build. You need 8 more levels for the Fury Talisman. The Fury Talisman. What's that? Escape into ritual. Okay. Unique weapon that turns you. Oh, okay. Probably get this one. Okay, you have no evasion or less sacred water found. I mean, I don't have a ton of evasion to begin with, so that's probably fine. Regens 5 glory every 2 seconds, makes it to where Walking Calamity is almost active the entire map. Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds cool. Is that with an Oracle or a Shaman? Or does it not matter? Like, for that build? For that version of the build, I should say.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, Smith Warrior. Gotcha. Okay. Not doing Druid. Understood. You love the bears throwing little temper tantrums?
I would give anything for a sip.
Okay, escape or hourglass? Okay, we don't want to do gauntlet. I hate that one. But these are both fine. So either one. So we'll do large. Bear's like, if you love me, put me in Chanel. Bet. All right. You made Frost Wizard on 65. You're bored? Uh-oh. You're bored? Need to listen to 3 Days Grace for this tune? I do?
Be gone, foul creature.
Just watch my D4 cube video. Okay, question. If you just watched my video, did you feel like I was being overly negative in it? Because some of the comments make me feel like I was tearing the game apart. I'm just like, whoa. Off topic, but what's inside a burrito? Whatever you want. That was very informational? Hell yeah. Like, I read some of those comments and I'm just like sure, I was a little critical, but like they were making it sound like I was like hating on the game, and I feel like that was what's on the outside of a burrito? Me. Actually, hold
A
on.
moment of respite.
There we go. I'm in the burrito now. 50-50, just setting realistic expectations. Okay, yeah. That's what I was going for. Does anybody want a Riz burrito? Anyways, do you think they make sanctification permanently in D4? You said prematurely, but I'm guessing you meant permanently. Or do you think they made this sanctification prematurely? Well, I guess that could go either way. How do you mean it? Because do I think they made it prematurely? No, but I think that if it was added permanently, then it would be premature. Yes. Didn't expect me to have a human-sized burrito on hand for when you were talking shit. Well played. Yeah. One of my friends got me that as a part of my birthday gift. We like to send like joke gifts to each other. You can have breakfast burrito, a dinner burrito, a dessert burrito for every. Absolutely. I mean, you put anything in a tortilla, it's a burrito, right? What up, Joe? Bow, bow, bow. All right. Feel like sanctification, corruption mechanic is becoming a staple in ARPG days. I agree, because like a lot of people like risky crafting options. Like personally, I liked the old version of tempering and masterworking because you weren't always guaranteed to get what you want. I understand that a lot of people don't like bricking. I get it completely, and I understand why. That's why I feel like we need more crafting systems that's going to give safe options alongside of risky options. Riz Burrito mentioned, shut up and take my money? Hell yeah. I feel like the more crafting options that we have, the better. Okay, so Gauntlet is my least favorite thing in this game. So we're going to go Chalice for sure. For sure. People are too attached to Sanctifications. So Sanctification is great. But I definitely think that if they do make it a permanent thing, it definitely needs to be reworked a little bit. I feel like having the mythic powers in there is way too OP. As a permanent system. I think it's fine for the season, but as a permanent system, it's too OP. But I think, like, right now, the biggest issue is just how people, like, think of the systems in their head, right? Like, people feel like the idea of sanctification is that it's an optional step that you take, but people are so used to getting things exactly the way that they want, they feel like it's mandatory, and if you get anything other than the perfect outcome, you're ruining your gear. And, like, that's not the case. You can still clear all the content in the game with, like, very little gear. Was that something you said on one of my videos? Are you having hallucinations? Which thing? My brain's all over the place. You'll have to forgive me. I'll say things, and then 3 seconds later, someone will ask me about it. I'll be like, wait, what are you talking about? Am I ready for the WoW pre-patch? I probably won't come back until the expansion actually drops. But I don't know. We'll see. I jumped in there too soon, I think. That's fine. Yeah, I have the memory and like attention span of a goldfish, so you will have to forgive me. Like, I always try to answer as many questions as I can, but sometimes you'll have to refresh the context for me, because, man, the older I get, the worse my memory is. You've been hustling to get 4 characters to 80 to be ready for it? Gotcha. The high-stakes crafting point. Yeah, I talked about it in the video. Yeah, I talked about how, like, PoE and Last Epoch had it, but D4 doesn't really have any high-stakes crafting, and I wish that they added more of it. Monster action speed cannot be slowed below base monster. Oh wait, that's the end of a sentence. Monsters have 25% increased attack, cast, and movement speed. Okay, for people who know this game better, when I'm doing these, if I pick this here and then kill this boss, when I move on to the next section, do all of these still hold true for the next set, or does it wipe when I go to a new floor? Why do you need 4 to 80 for pre-patch? That's a good question. They need the Chaos Gear back in D4. So yeah, I talked about that in my latest YouTube video also. I think with the addition of the Roderick Cube, it's the perfect opportunity to bring previous popular season mechanics back into the game as crafting recipes. I think that'd be super cool. All the way? Okay, that's what I thought. Oh. Well, we're not doing Gauntlet, so I guess we're taking it. Been loving my videos. You should put out more. I feel like you're the voice of reason, ARPG space. So I would love to put out more, but 2 issues is, one, like a lot of the content creators, they just play the game and talk about it like off the cuff or whatever, and just put out the video like real quick. Whereas like I like to like heavily edit my videos and stuff. Like I'm kind of a production guy, so they take me a lot longer. And right now I don't have a whole lot more ideas. Like, I could make one on the talisman, but not really a whole lot to say about it since we know very little. But as soon as we get any more information, I'll definitely be making more videos. I have a feeling, based off the roadmap, the weirdness that's going on in February, I think we're going to be getting, like, an absolute dump truck of new information. So I'll probably be putting out a bunch of videos in February. Did I watch? No, I did not. I was going to watch it, and then I didn't because I heard it was pre-taped. So I'm like, you know what? I already got spoiled of the main event. So I'll just watch it tomorrow. And then it didn't happen this morning, but I do plan on watching it at some point. They need to get rid of the endgame unique in D4 too. They need to get rid of the endgame unique. Meaning what exactly? Can you be more clear? Can you be more specific?
Wretched animal.
When I find out the outcome of everything, I mean, I've already been spoiled of some of it. Add more of them. I definitely think we need. So my biggest complaint when D4 came out is that it was an issue for me with D3 also, but less so. Is that I don't like the class specific loot. I liked D2 where you could get items for any class on any character, because that way, when you get stuff for your build, it feels better because it's less common. And then also when you get stuff for other characters, it's really good. It makes you want to build alts. And I thought that was fun. And it also makes a healthier trading economy. I understand why people don't like that. So I would never push too hard for them to add that. But I think as an option, that would be really cool. Like if they gave you an option to turn off class loot, I think that would be a win. Like, maybe have it on by default, but if you want to turn it off, you can. Would you recommend PoE 1 or PoE 2 for a brand new player? It depends if you want to spend money or not. I would generally probably recommend PoE 2 first, but it does cost $30 right now, so if you want to play for free, PoE 1 is free. PoE 2 will be free, though. I will say, though, both of them, there's a big learning curve, and I know very, very little compared to a lot of people who play this game. But I think 2 is a little bit more approachable because they haven't had as much content added. And I feel like some of the ways they design it, like they kind of give you tutorials for some of the end game content, like very early on in the campaign and stuff. But I feel like the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be to get into when it does fully come out. Okay. Let's look at the punishments. Well, random minor affliction, take damage. Remove iron manticles. That's having no evasion. I don't care about that so much. Your sacred water fountain is increased by 10% on room completion, removed when you purchase something from the merchant. You want to try 1 first and see if you can play 2. I would say 1, like Path of Exile 1 kind of feels more like Diablo 3, where Path of Exile 2 kind of feels more like Diablo 2, at least to me. Class loot. Oh, I was talking about Diablo 4 when I was talking about class loot. You bought PoE 2 after the free weekend in December? Nice, nice. It's a good game. Did you see what I said about Divinity Q&A last night? No, I did not. Wait, yes I did. But I don't remember what you said. I did read something about it. I think. No. No. I remember reading something about the Wizards of the Coast. I don't remember what you said about Divinity. You like when you find a perfect Ethereal Titan's Revenge? You guess you're making a javelin. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would love to be playing like a sorceress and then find like a really, really good Spiritborn item and be like, okay, I guess I want to make a Spiritborn this season. That would be great. I would love that. All right, we're just gonna take this damage. It's fine. It's fine.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
I need more time than that. I'm not ready yet.
I like that we have the same moveset. Alright, well I took more damage there than I would have liked to, but okay. Larry and Nintendo are talking about putting Divinity on Switch 2. I did see that. Finally, someone that plays PoE 2 and not Diablo 4. I play both games. Sorry to disappoint. I play both games. I am a Diablo partner. So if that's, if that's a deal breaker for you, I apologize in advance. They make it where you can unique in the gear spots of D4. I don't understand. How's it going? Pretty good. What's up, Moose? Nintendo and Larian were on board with BG3 coming to Switch. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did see that. Boop, boop, boop. Boom, boom. I guess I should pick that up. Probably. Oh, yeah. The Chaos Armor? Yeah, Chaos Armor was great. That's why I was talking about it earlier. Like, I think that would be a perfect thing to come back to the game if they put it in the Roderick Cube. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so purchase items. You can restore honor. That'd probably be good. Restore 219 of your honor on entering a boss room. Maybe. Do you think deterministic crafting and item systems make the game a little less fun? Yes. So, like, I don't mind if there's a little bit of determinism. But I feel like Diablo 4 is too much determinism. Like, personally, I don't even like the guaranteed, like loot tables that we have on the Uber bosses. Like, I feel like that... Now you just, like, it's so easy to get all of the gear that you need for a character to where, like, it makes gearing up way too, like, you just, I don't know. Like, there's no waiting for an item to drop, no getting dopamine when good items do drop. It's just a checklist of, okay, I need to run this boss until this item drops. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. That's one of my biggest issues. I know a lot of players like it, so it's fine. I get it, whatever. Definitely not for me. I'm old school. I come from Diablo 2, where, like, I want to play a game where, like, 2 months into a season, I might still be eating loot that's good for my build, where I don't have, like, a finished build in, like, 3 days. Read this thing about a thing and it makes sense? I'm sorry, what?
Always onwards. We will succeed.
Do you have to run more with 4 stars? Do you, though? Like, you have to run more to get more stars, but you don't ever need them. Like, you can clear all of the T4 content with 1 GA items. No problem. Like, if you care about pushing high-tier pits and, like, placing high on the leaderboards, then sure, you're going to have to work a little bit harder to get your gear. And that's how it should be. Diablo 2 old school? Don't you mean Diablo 1? 2 just came out a few years ago? I thought I was old. Holy shit. Unless that's a Diablo 2 Resurrected joke. Fight
within. May that serve you.
Fell into a wormhole? Oh boy. Way too many I can't speak. Tributes of Ascendance. The amount of times it takes me to record the amount of time it takes to read a script for a YouTube video. Oh man. That what was it? Like a 10-minute video that I put out the other day? It took me 30 minutes to read it because my mouth cannot just form words properly. And it's funny because the first time that I read it, something went wrong in the middle of the recording. And then the second time, it recorded no audio. So I had to read it 3 times. So I spent an hour and a half just talking through my video for a 10-minute video. You have over 300 of them. Having an actual like in-game like auction house trading system or whatever would go a long way for stuff like that. It'd be really nice. Just saying. You're about to be 42. You were 12 when D1 came out. I'm also 42. But yeah, it's been a little more than a few years. All right, we got 2 silver keys. Also, where's the option to show the names of things? Always highlight. There we go. Save. I look way younger. I get that a lot. Yeah. I'm 42 years young. But I do appreciate you saying that. Also, thank you for the follow. You hate playing the same builds every season in D4. They change up stuff. That's one of the things I'm most excited about the skill tree rework is hopefully, if they do it right, that's going to add more variety with builds and stuff. Fingers crossed. How am I doing, Unk? Oh, you know, chilling. All right, so we do escape into Hourglass. Yeah, that sounds fine. Last time I was watching, you were working on Crackling Sork. How's that going? You finally pushed past Pit 80 and beat 100. I got it into Torment 3, but that is my hardcore character, so I was definitely taking it slower. I do plan on going back to D4 on Monday when the tower comes out, although I'll probably do my Paladin first, but I definitely do want to come back to my Sork at some point.
I'm not ready yet.
But yeah, I will probably play D4 again for at least a couple days. But I also want to play the new Torchlight Infinite season. I haven't watched the trailer yet, though, so I don't know if it actually looks good or not. But I haven't played that game in a while, so it'd be fun to revisit it. Didn't know that you were working on hardcore? Yeah, the Sork is hardcore. Paladin softcore. Need to make it where you can wield 2-hand and a shield. I wouldn't mind if they made like a one of the end game passives for the barb to do that, but I don't see it happening. But maybe. Time you had if you're not allowed to. Oh yeah, we saw the leak. So I don't know if for sure it's true, and if it is it even a leak? Like, where did they get that? Like, they didn't give a source. They just kind of presented it as, here's the map. Oh, for Paladin? I could see it for Paladin also, but there would have to be some kind of trade-off, I think. Because right now, the Paladin is already too strong. Yeah, I'm very curious where that map came from. It'd be interesting. Like, it looks slightly off, like it's not quite accurate based on the map that we've always been displayed for Skovos, but it could be a slight retcon. The water could have risen, some of the islands could have moved, I don't know. 60, holy moly! Heard people say data mining? It didn't look like a data mine though. Like, it looked like press materials, the way that it was like presented there. I don't know. Your last day at Disney World, you'll be back to normal tomorrow? Alrighty. Until the next time you're at Disney. Boop.
I need more time for that.
Boop. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm thinking this was one of the things where you gotta like run around and click the different thingies, and that's why there was the timer, because I had to go click the next one. So I'm trying to leave. I'm like, why can't I leave? Then I realized, oh wait, this is the hourglass one. Big dummy. Big dummy. But yeah, like the article that leak came from, it didn't really say where it came from. They just kind of put it on there. It looks real enough to where it might be, but it also looks like it could just be a very, very well done Photoshop. Either way, looks cool, if that is real. Do they not give loot? Okay.
An oasis.
But yeah, we were looking at that earlier on stream. Do I still have it up? No, I don't. Although it was here. Oh man. Oh man. There it is. That guy. Clicking on it does not work. Okay. Why does that just link to... Okay, anyways. You return with milk and cookies? Hell yeah. So yeah, like Celestia and Anatos and Athulua or whatever were never really part of the map. I don't know about Temis either. That might just be like the main city. No, I don't know what that is. But like, these kind of look like sections that were on the existing map, but kind of like spliced together. I don't know. I can't tell. Save your time and swap to Oracle Plant Druid now? Nah. It looks fun, and I'll probably do that also, but I'm enjoying the bear too much. I mean, yeah, if this is fake, it's really well done. But I feel like this kind of looks like an existing stronghold in the game already. Maybe not, though. But it does look like their style of map. But, like, all of this, like, that's not how it was presented in the game. Unless they're changing the way that the world map looks, which is possible. But, like, if it was a data mine, it wouldn't be in the game like this. New Diablo expansion. So this is supposedly a leaked version of the Scovos Isles that's coming with the new D4 expansion, yeah. We need a party group for D4 like we had in D3. I mean, they did add the group finder. But, like, it's not like a lobby-based system the same way D3 was, so it's not going to be exactly the same. Kind of saw that red area in the Lord of Hatred trailer. Yeah. Like, so this is, like, that area is supposed to be, like, volcanic. Yeah, it might be real. Like, this here, and, like, maybe this down here look like they could potentially be the strongholds, or maybe this over here. And then this is probably, like, the city. Or maybe here. It's sus to you? It's sus to me, too. Like, it looks real-ish, but it could be a really good Photoshop. Philios is in the largest island lore-wise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, this stuff didn't even exist on the map that we've always had. This was just like a floating island. Like, the water could have lowered here to, like, make these surface, potentially, but you don't know what the left point side is. This? If Loth doesn't believe it, you definitely don't? I mean... Let's see. Yeah, because this is how it always looked historically. Ah, let me scroll. Computers are hard sometimes. The pathing looks cancerous. Definitely Blizzard design. Oof. Oof. Wait, hold on. Hold on. We gotta do a thing. We gotta do a thing. I realize that's weird on vertical stream because you can still see my health globes and stuff. Hello? My computer doesn't like Photoshop when I have games open. So, okay, so we got that. Won't let me just copy it. Okay, so... It's like... Yeah, it really doesn't quite... Like... Like, I don't know! Like, where did all this middle part come from? And like, these islands are side to side. Here they're top to bottom. What game is so this one here is a supposed leak of the new islands from Diablo 4. This is the map that we've always been presented of Diablo. So I don't know. Possible the land bridge formed? Yeah, it's possible. Like Pangea, right? But where'd it come from? Like those two islands could have shifted and other stuff could have rose from underwater, but I don't know. Alright, so Gauntlet or Chalice? We're definitely doing Chalice. I will avoid the Gauntlet at all costs. We need more honor. Badly. Game developers change maps all the time. Look at WoW. True. But like they even released a physical map like with the collector's edition of Diablo. So it'd be weird for them to change it now. What level is my Druid? 71. Rude! Damn pillar. Don't imagine it happening naturally. If it's real, you're sure it'll tie into Mephisto Akarat's doing? Yeah. Very possible. I just want to know where they got that image from. Like, was it a data mine, or did Blizzard give them that file, or... Because it doesn't really say... Well, I only skimmed it, so maybe it does say, but I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't know. I have this problem where, like, reading, I just kind of don't do it. My brain hunts for keywords, and that's about it. If I have to put any more effort into it than that, I'm tapped out. Bop! I gotta be careful. Skim reader, that's what you do too. Ain't nobody got time to read. So it's not even so much that like I choose to do that because of time or whatever. Just something in my brain, like I have the worst reading retention ever. Okay, hourglass or ritual. You can only see, or you see one fewer room ahead of you. That's Monsters remove 5% of your life, mana, and energy shield on a hit. How do I like a league? I'm indifferent towards the league, but I really like the Druid. Or I should say I really like the bear. Riz could read something 10 times and still forget it 10 minutes later. 100%. Doesn't even take 10 minutes. It's gone after like 30 seconds.
Just a creation.
Which is sad because there's like books and stuff that I want to read, but I try. Like I'll read like I'll move my eyes over the words for like the first 3 pages, and then I'll be like, wait, I got nothing from that. Love the league mechanic and Druid. However, the market for the league is dog water. Yeah. Like, I thought the temples were cool, but after doing it a couple times, I'm just like, eh. Although at some point I do want to at least fight at Ziri once. Give me the juice. Are the temples similar to the temples in PoE1? Not really. It's like a grid, and you're placing where the rooms go, and then you just fight monsters in each room, and there's like different crafting mats that you can get from the different rooms and stuff, and like based on where you place the rooms, like the rooms behave slightly differently and stuff, and yeah, it's not like that in PoE1. That, which I'm glad, because that was one of my lesser enjoyed mechanics in PoE1. Wasn't a big fan of that one. I remember Zizarin was talking about how it's similar to one of the other mechanics in PoE1, but I don't remember. Oh god, my health was getting absolutely eaten there.
I'm not ready yet.
Which one did he compare it to? My PoE knowledge is not that good. I need to not worry about these guys and just click these thingies. Once you start your currency snake and build your temple out, it gets a ton better. I believe that. You like the mechanic, but low-key makes the endgame mapping have no purpose to do. Yeah, I've heard that as well. Okay, in here probably. I went like the most inefficient route through here. It's fine. Still got it done.
Stand tall.
The start is ruling though? Yeah, and I feel like I'm still in the start part. I've done a handful of them, but...
Relish your mortality.
Okay, Hourglass or Gauntlet? Hourglass every time. Oh. I'm like, where's the thing?
Moo?
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
Keep and pest.
Have you re-rolled characters? In this game? No, I've only done this character in this game. And then in Diablo, I have a Paladin and a Sorc. I did start a second Druid because I wanted to try the plant thing, but it's only like level 10.
Dig on, foul creature. I'm not ready yet.
We did it.
That was close.
All right, what's up, Balbala?
A while.
Okay, we can restore honor. More defenses could be good. Monsters have 30% max, less max life. Does that include bosses? We have a 96 Poison Pathfinder and 92 Dragon Monk. Your Plant Druid is by far your most favorite? Yeah.
The choice
Like,
is
I
made.
do like the fact that, like, in this game,
Use that
it does feel like a lot more builds tend to be viable. And I do hope that D4 gets there. Especially, like, I think that if they do add a bunch more crafting stuff, it very potentially could get there. Between the cube and the skill tree rework, I have so much faith, but really just depends if they do it right. And who's to say what right is? I don't know. But I'm hopeful.
I need more time for that.
Can you stop, mister?
Wilds take it.
Bop. Runaway bear, where are you going, dude? Certain abilities, I feel they must play better with controller in this game. I feel like when he starts moving on his own like that, he feels possessed.
Two ancient guardians
All right.
await you ahead. Move quickly.
I need more time for that.
Whoa! Where you going, mister?
I'm not ready yet.
It's gaining strength.
You're looking awful lonesome now.
Is Pee-wee 2 worth it? I think so. I think I have a really good time with the game. Oh, running real low on honor though. Okay.
Let's plan.
Oh boy.
We will succeed. We will succeed.
Oh, there is a relic locker here. Wait, I can't put in more, can I? Or change the ones that I have? I don't know that I have a very good chance of finishing this. Bow, bow, bow. I don't even remember the last boss. I think I've only made it there like twice before. Contains merchant. That's not helpful right now. Requires a silver key to open. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I forgot about the first tier. Trying so hard to enjoy this game, but you keep getting dashboarded as soon as you enter a town. Like, you mean your game's crashing?
Credence.
Okay, almost half. You're on Xbox Series X? Oh, I see. Huh. Like, I've had a few. I can't say that I haven't had any crashes, but not consistently.
I need more time for that.
Widespread issue for Xbox players? That sucks. Man, I'm getting low. Feels bad.
Begone, foul creature!
Borderline unplayable. Yeah, that's a bummer.
I need more time for that!
Like, I've even been hearing a lot of people complain about performance on Path of Exile 1 on console, which that's kind of oof. Trial so unforgivable? Yeah. And it seems like it's like even worse for melee characters. You get this in early access, but they'll have no excuse on full release. Yeah, I agree, and that's why it's even more painful on PoE 1, because like it is a full release game, and it has the worst performance that it's ever had.
We will succeed. We will succeed.
Okay, you are not always taken to the room you select. But it's the only hourglass. I really don't want to do Gauntlet. Oh, man. Although that looks... Screw it. I'm just going to write this off as I'm probably failing this.
Shape and filth!
Oh no! 6 honor left. Oh boy.
I need more time for that!
If I pull this off, it's gonna be like a miracle. There it is. Wait. Why does it say I have 19 honor still? What happened? Why is it still going? What's happening? Oh hell yeah, we win.
That was close.
Hello? Watch it let me go back in and like, oh no, it's not gonna. All right, well, you know, wait, what reminds you of that? With my character? Oh, I see.
Yeah?
Thank you for the likes.
We need to collect more. Find more breach remnants for my research.
Yo, thank you for the roses. Interesting. Increase fire damage. Increase skill speed while shapeshifted. Hey, I know somebody who's using stuff that would benefit from that. It's me. Life regenerate? What do I have currently? I have this. Increase flask duration. Yep. Yep.
We need to collect more.
Uh-oh.
Collect more otherworldly weapons.
What you doing to me? Alright, so... trial carry prices are insane this season, are they?
Go on.
Yes.
I would like to do it myself, but... yeah. 10 divine, damn. I think last season I did end up buying it just because I was too lazy to do it, and I paid 2.
Go then. What is it?
Go on.
Yes. Goodbye.
One two is average, but this season is 710. Yeah, that's wild.
We need to collect more. Find more breach remnants for my research.
I'll just make somebody in chat do it for
We
me.
need
It'll
to
be
collect
fine.
More remnants. I serve
Wait, what?
for Doriani.
Okay. The music. What music? I don't hear any music. Do y'all hear music? so dark in here. Okay. Alright. Alright, fine. It's not dark anymore. It's not dark anymore. You mean the game sound design? Yeah, exactly. Ugh, thank you for waking me up. Alright, tier 3 map. We'll go, sure, why not? Once you finish your Druid Thorn setup, you can run me for free? Hell yeah. Hopefully I won't need it, but... Alright, so we'll go here next. I did say it was too dark. It was so dark.
Not left to mind.
Little delirium action?
I need more time for that.
Hey, we level. Where was I going again? Here? Maybe? There? Maybe? Oh yeah, that aftershocks. I want aftershocks. Someone doing free ascendancy runs? Maybe eventually.
Wild sport. I'm not ready yet.
Last night PV2 crashed your console so hard it restarted your Xbox? Damn. Yeah, they definitely need to work on performance stuff. That's too bad. Focus all their time on $50 cosmetics.
I'm not ready yet.
The thing about that, though, is those are definitely different teams. Because that would be code people and art people. And those are almost assuredly not the same people. You have to pay for the game they're going to give away for free eventually? True. Like, yeah, it is important that they have things that people are willing to spend money on if they want this game to be free. But performance definitely needs to be reliable. Being a smartass. Hey, it's better to be a smartass than to be a dumbass, so I'm with you.
I'm not ready yet.
Is D4 or PoE better? You might jump into PoE. I really enjoy both games. I don't pick favorites. I think they're both good. They both do very different things. But what I'll often say is Diablo 4 feels a little bit more like checkers, whereas PoE feels a little bit more like chess. They're both good games. It just depends what you're in the mood for, what you enjoy. Didn't they say they may steer away from it being free on full release? Steer away from what? Steer away from it being free? No, it'll still be free on full release for sure. They've very specifically said they want to get back to it being a free game. Perfect analogy. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Path of Exile, it's more complicated, harder to learn, has a little bit more depth to it, a little more nuance. They're both good games. Just depends what you're in the mood for. There are some days that I don't want to hurt my brain playing chess. I will play, but I'll play checkers all day, every day. You're gonna have to cook 6 pounds of bacon. You have to cook 6.5 because I want half of one. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bacon sounds really good right now. Flip a coin if you're disappointed. Choose the other. Bam, 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 bam.
Even pest. Nature takes what's old.
Yeah, I hope that that's a real big pot of soup. But it sounds delicious. You're making him make soup tonight, and you're gonna bake Alfredo and spaghetti next weekend? Nice.
I'm not ready yet.
You're just frustrated because you paid for it, and just last night it crashed 9 times full restarts. Yeah, that they definitely need to fix that. Like, I definitely feel like the game is worth it, but it's like it seems like they do all their testing on PC and don't worry about testing it thoroughly on console. Because I feel like that's been an issue since the game really launched. And it varies league to league, but I get, like, it sounds like Abyss last league was basically unplayable.
I need more time for that.
Whoa, okay. Hello. Never crashed till the Huntress released, and it's been an issue since. I gotta be honest, I forgot that the Huntress existed. I feel like nobody talks about it anymore.
I need more time for that.
Oh, hi again, Psychosa. How you doing?
I'm not ready yet.
Why do I feel like I'm moving so slow right now? That's not good. I got caught on the same cycle. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stand still. Burn, oppressor. Ah! I'm not ready yet.
Get him! Or her? Whew! You would like soup? Me too. You love thorns? You can stand her flamethrower and watch her health disappear. Nice. I've never done a thorns build. You play a megaton of D4 and you want to get into PoE 2 so bad. Tried a few times, you just can't get an understanding of the game's systems, and you don't seem to even be able to understand build guides for it. My recommendation to that usually is just take it little by little. Like, don't try to learn everything all at once. Play through the campaign, play a little bit here and there, kind of learn it as you go, and try not to, like a lot of people will look at this and get super overwhelmed by it. But if you start here, it's definitely way more approachable, right? So just like, don't zoom out. Like, with all the systems, don't zoom out. Try to learn little by little, and over time, you will understand more and more. Like, I've put 500-ish hours. How many do I actually have? 442 hours, and I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. Just learn it little by little. Like, people will say people with 2,000 hours in this game still barely know half of, like, well, more so with PoE 1. But it's like, there's so much to learn. If you try to learn it all at once, you're going to be overwhelmed. Like, I honestly don't even like build guides in this game because it feels like you need such, like, hyper-specific gear for a lot of the builds to where it's like, it's not even realistic to put together yourself. So, like, try to pick a couple of skills that you like and then figure out, like, what they scale with and try to build towards that. That doesn't look terrible. I don't know if it actually is or not. Whoops. Yeah, that ain't worth shit.
Fine.
What is it?
There are build guides for PoE, yeah. And I have tried to use them in the past, but I don't know. For whatever reason, in this game, I like winging it. Like in Diablo 4, I always use build guides. But in this game, I'm just like, nah. YOLO. Alright, so Twilight Reliquary Key. Let's do it. Play an Ice Wolf minion. Nice. Okay, so we need to go where? The Reliquary Vault. Let's do it. That's what you did with your warrior? Just YOLO'd it?
Old secrets.
I feel like that's the way to go.
buried.
And then if you want to look at build guides to get like ideas of how to scale things a little bit better. Most important thing to learn is the interactions, skills, supports, gear. It'll change your life. Yeah, for sure. And learning to max out your resists as early as possible, definitely recommended. And to get an actual decent life pool. All right, chat. I need some good luck here. Might jump and grind some PoE. It's fun. Your phone died. Ah, shit. Well, welcome back. All right, here we go. Here's some good. Thank you for the let 'em cook. What do we get? Torn gloves. I don't know if those are good or not. I don't know what any of the uniques in this game are really. All right, we're gonna do it. Boop.
Nature doesn't.
Painter's Servants. I have seen this before. So, gain 5, 9, and 5% of your elemental damage as extra cold, fire, lightning, and 33% of all of those damages. Wait. Okay, that's wild. That seems like it would be interesting for like a low-level character since it doesn't have a level requirement on it. Like a low-level Sork or something would be wild with that, probably. It's a shiny Pokemon? Yeah, it is. I do already have one of those. So 656 595. Probably worth an Exalt. Using those on your Thorns Druid? Nice.
Can I help?
Whoops, not that.
Oh.
Manage
it's
shop.
you.
One Exalt.
Seems
That's
like a
fine.
good deal.
How's the Fire Bear doing? What level? We are level 72 at the moment. I'm having a blast with it. It's not the strongest thing, but it's one of the better builds that I've put together. Alright, tier 4 map. We'll do a blue one. I'm not ready for yellow one here yet. Okay, so I'm trying to work towards this guy. Mire. Ew, I hate this map. Left control, left click for a quick stash. Yeah. I usually do. But for the hollow, I had to be dramatic with it. You have lightning thorns and deal fire with your weapon and deal all elements from tree. Nice. That sounds cool. I really do need to try a thorns build. I haven't done it yet.
I'm not ready yet.
I did it efficiently still.
Nature takes what's old.
Is Thorns in PvE like Thorns in Diablo? I think so. Like in terms of like monster hit you, they take damage, yeah. I don't know if it behaves exactly the same, but same general idea. The gloves makes you deal all elements. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds cool. Saw someone using dragon the other day. How is that build? By dragon, you mean the wyvern? I haven't played it personally, but I've heard it's really, really strong.
I need more time for
Oh, something just sold for 3 exalts. Hell yeah. You can tell that like I'm fairly early in my league journey when I'm excited about 3 exalts.
I'm not ready yet.
It's way stronger in PoE. Thorns is. This season you can screen wipe your Thorns build and tank everything. Nice. Hell yeah. I wish my brain was wired to make my own builds better. Like, I've been winging this one, and it's been okay. But, like, compared to what some people do, it's like... I'm sure they would look at this and be like, that is a joke. Deja vu? Uh-oh. Turtle! Plant Druid is fun too? Yeah. I did start one, but it's still in Act 1. Maybe Act 2? I might have got to Act 2. I will say I do really like that they added bosses to every map now. I thought maps were kind of lame when there was no bosses in them. Speaking of which,
Invader! Estelle! Mappin's hunger!
I'm not ready yet.
Estelle! Swell!
it takes a while to get that one live. You need to be level 58 for plants to really take off. What happens at
A
58?
druid knows to travel light.
You get cast on crit. Okay.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Die already, turtle.
I'm not ready yet. A druid knows to travel light.
Do.
I'll scourge. Balance restored. That's heavy enough already.
Probably wasn't worth that, but whatever.
Can I carry any more? Not ready yet. I'm full up.
Bear looks so fun. Yeah, the bear is super fun to play. I've really been enjoying it. Okay, good enough for me.
Already.
Shipment sent.
Somebody's in my hideout. What are you buying, dude? An amulet for 2 exalts. All right. Unpopular opinion, your favorite Diablo class was the Witch Doctor. That is an unpopular opinion, but a lot of people have it. What's the best build I've ever done? Probably this one, honestly.
Moo!
Yeah, I enjoyed the Witch Doctor, but it's pretty well known that it was the least popular class in D3, which is interesting to me because a lot of people are like desperately begging for it to be the new class. I'm just like, huh,
What is it?
all right.
Speak.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Have you found more of it?
You're one of them? Yeah, I mean, I think it would be cool if it came back, but it would have made so much more sense for it to come back in Nahantu with Vessel of Hatred than it would to come back for Lord of Hatred. That's not to say it couldn't happen, because they could say, hey, we're recruiting them before we head over there, but it seems unlikely to me. But it's possible.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
Anything's possible if they put their mind to it.
What is it? Find more breach remnants for my research.
Didn't they also at one point say they weren't going to make a paladin? No, they never said that. They just said they weren't launching with a paladin. Never know, it might be the extra one coming this year. It's possible. I don't think so, but it's possible. It could be anything, honestly. But yeah, I cannot wait until, I'm guessing February is when we're going to get all the announcements for the new stuff coming. I'm guessing that's what the weirdness was on the roadmap. And so I'm very, very excited to find out officially what it's going to be. Be so sad if we get another class that already exists in another game. Yeah, I hope that they do another new one also. When your first Citadel ever got one tap immediately, not even sure if he attacked me. Oof. Oof. Some of my videos on it, it might be an Oracle. Yeah. So I made one video saying that I think it's going to be the Oracle. And then I made a follow-up saying that I could very well see it be like the Oracle and the Amazon could be like mercenaries instead. But at the end of the day, we have no idea. We're just guessing. 175 waystones to get there, damn. I'll be right back. Okay. Wish you could upgrade Mythic from GA1 to 4. I would not be completely shocked to see cube recipes that increase the number of GAs that we have. I could see that being possible. Like maybe like an expensive recipe that like randomizes the number of GAs or something. I didn't poop. Imagine being the Amazon in the DLC and they add more customization into the game to accommodate. It could be. It could be. I still think that that's not exciting. I mean, like, I know a lot of people would be excited for Amazon to come back, but it's like to have two returning classes in the same expansion cycle just feels very uncreative. It's like people would just be like, well, they're just doing what Diablo 2 did. Can raise it from GA1 to 2 now? Yeah. And if you get lucky, 3. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. But yeah, so you can get 1, through the GA, and if you get lucky, you can also sanctify another one. Bow, 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 bow. Hola! Very lucky, yeah. Did it one time. All right. Could be spicy. It'll be fine. It sounds unenjoyable, but it could eventually bring their history in the world since they're expanding the map. So like I think a lot of people like the Amazon. I think people would be excited if it comes back. It just feels like people complain. Half, like, it seems like a lot, like, okay, I shouldn't give halves. I shouldn't, a large group of people really want them to bring back Diablo 2 things. And then there's the other camp that says, well, they're just copying what Diablo 2 did. And so it's like, they got to find a balance. Like, bringing back the Paladin is appealing to the people who like Diablo 2. Bringing back another one in the same expansion, I don't know. Yeah, like, I would love to play an Amazon class. I just feel like they wouldn't do it at the same time as the Paladin. But at the same time, going to Skovos makes more sense for the Amazon than it did the Paladin. So it's like, it's almost like if they were doing Paladin and Amazon, they should have done the Amazon now, because that's the obvious one, and then save the Paladin for the big reveal. And if it is Amazon, that's cool too. But like, that's why when I started to think about it, I'm like, well, if Skovos is known for the Amazons and the Oracles, if they were going to give us a couple more mercenaries, that would make a lot of sense. Because, like, the rogues from Diablo 1 became mercenaries in Diablo 2. So, like, if the Amazons were to come back as mercenaries first, and then eventually we were able to play an Amazon later, that could work. But at the same time, would they do an Amazon mercenary and then give us an Amazon playable class? I don't know. Or maybe they give us the Amazons as the mercenary, but then give us the Death Ravens, which was the male Amazons, as the new class, and then allow Amazons to also be like the female version. I don't know. They could do so many different things. It really just depends how they want to tie it into the lore and stuff. But I'm excited to find out. Anyways, Rupture! Ooh, we got Ritual? Alright. Or what if they like do like PoE2 where there are class variants? So, people have talked about like ascendancies in Diablo and stuff for a while. Like ascendancies or masteries or whatever. And I don't think they would necessarily do that, because that would feel like they're copying Path of Exile or Last Epoch or whatever. But I do think with the skill tree rework, they're kind of doing that anyways, by letting us lean into like different playstyles for every single skill. Think Akarat comes back? Maybe? I'm not a lore guy, so I don't really know where the story would go in that regard, but it's possible. Is Loth still here? He might have an opinion on that. Boop. You mean like the Huntress, where there's a variant of the Ranger? Right, Ascendancies, yep. Pretty sure Mephisto took his body. Mephisto took, yeah, Akarat's body, yeah. But like, was he well, I guess in the trailer we saw that body be destroyed, so I guess, yeah, probably not. I forgot about that in the trailer, because I was like just because he took his body, does that mean that he's like dead? But then they literally, like, the paladin literally, like, with his hammer ripped that body in half. So yeah, I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he's coming back.
I'm not ready yet.
But yeah, like, going back to the skill tree stuff, like, we saw in the trailer, they turned ball lightning into, like, instead of like a projectile lightning ball, they turned it into like a static fiery ball. I could very well see them do something like bringing back the wizard's black hole as one of those, because it functions similarly. Which that could be like a pseudo wizard ascendancy. It's not officially called a wizard, but it could give us like the same play styles, maybe, potentially. And they've clearly taken a lot of inspiration from both Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. So I could definitely see them pay homage to previous classes that people like do enjoy playing. Like, they could totally have a rogue ascendancy that plays like the assassin or the Amazon from D2 if they wanted to. Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked in this map. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why was I out of mana before casting anything? Oh, because of that stupid ring. Let me out! Let me out! This ain't going good, chat. This ain't going good.
No mana. I'm not ready yet.
There we go.
It's what's on.
That was kind of brutal. We'll take that. Because I don't think I'm going to make it much longer. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Huntress isn't ascendancy? You're right. You're right. The Amazon's the ascendancy for the Huntress. That's what I was thinking. So yeah, it's not really a variant to the Ranger class. It's just that they didn't have enough space to fit them both on the menu.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Shit! That didn't go very well. You ended up re-rolling your bear at 96 into Amazon for Elemental Leech. Interesting. Interesting. Wait, so you're doing a Huntress bear? Interesting. I like it.
Speak. What is it? Find more breach remnants for my research.
Walking Calamity purely level 37. Press one button every 20 seconds. Like how anyone can use a talisman? Yeah. I was not expecting that. I thought for sure that the shapeshifts were going to be the different ascendancy options or something, but they're like, nah.
I'm sure someone will want that.
Alright, I guess we give this another shot.
Down, beast!
Okay, so I feel like I need more damage. The lyrics of this song do not make sense. You're trying to imagine what the frick kind of movement he is describing. I couldn't tell you a single word in the song, to be honest.
Fortune favors me.
Druid's best for minions because Shaman has a node that gives 120 spirit. Interesting. 120 spirit, holy moly. That's a lot. Okay, well this map's going better than the last one did. I shouldn't have said that. Now everything's gonna turn around. It's gonna start going badly here. 40 spirit per empty charm slot. Interesting.
Get your chips, what's old?
I don't know if I love that, but I guess, like, I use my charms so like I can't be frozen or poisoned or whatever. But if you're using minions, you can just kind of hang back while your minions do all the work anyways. So you're not worried about getting frozen and shit.
I'm not ready yet.
I do kind of want to make a monk. Makes up for it by giving big damage reductions in the ascendancy tree. Ah.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
You switched over because you don't want to look down at your phone?
Talents restored.
Well, you're always welcome either place. Using your Thorns build, bosses have trouble damaging you. Nice. Yeah, I do like how many options that like every build has. I really do hope that, like, I know Diablo's never gonna get that intricate, right? But I do hope that they bring in some of that with the new crafting stuff. Like the new crafting and the new skill tree, like the combination of the two. It has so much potential for making builds. I really hope they're leaning into that.
I need more time for that.
Beep, beep. Your next build needs to be the Apocalypse build from the Shaman Ascendancy. The Apocalypse build. Tell me more.
I'm not ready yet. Down, beast. I'm not ready yet. That'll do. Octomara.
Transform into a walking apocalypse creature, raining random elements. Interesting. Wolfskin mantle. Is it made out of real wolves? Tried really hard to make it work, but Walking Calamity is just so much better. Alright, who we got here? I don't remember who the boss is here. Is it Monkey? Oh yeah! Oh god!
I need more time for that.
Oh god! Taking slams right to the face. Get got, monkey man.
Pack's heavy enough already.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Apparently I just missed this dude.
Malformed beast. Tremble! Balance restored!
Wait, why is that one of the orangish checkpoints? Doesn't that usually mean there's a boss? Is there another boss here? Or does it drop a checkpoint when you kill the last elite or something? I don't know. I don't know.
On. Yes.
Thank you for the roses. What up, Ash? How you doing?
So it is. Yes, I have many services. Find more breach remnants for my research.
Probably know this already, but the bear slam that causes fissures procs from the wyvern fireball thing. Well, I'm not using wyvern stuff, but cool. It's so much fun. Nice. Do I? I'm gonna put that in there. That's weird. Discord just popped up saying you have 2 new clips. You captured clips during your recent Path of Exile 2 stream. Check them out in your clips library. So those have to be the clips that Justin made earlier. But I've never seen that before. What level am I? I am 72. What's going on there? Something's going on there. Blah, 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 blah.
Gate sealed tight. I'll need something to open it.
You know, I've never done one of these. Kind of want to, though. Someday I will. Surely. Someday. But chat, I need food. So Riz is going to take some lunchtime. I might come back. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to stream again today, but I might. But I need to put some food in my belly. So thank you guys for hanging out. And I will see you again soon. Real soon. Real soon. Real soon. Bye-bye.